4, Recent Reforms and Future Prospects. The last decade has seen growing momentum for cannabis reform in Texas, with even many conservatives, such as Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller, saying in 2022, it's time for all of us, including the governor, members of the Texas legislature, and others to come together and set aside our political differences to have an honest conversation about cannabis, where we have been, where we are going, and what role government should properly play. He continued with, I have seen firsthand the value of cannabis as medicine to so many Texans. Mr. Miller is the highest-ranking Texas official to publicly support the medical use of cannabis in the state of Texas. Bills to decriminalize possession and expand medical access have been introduced, reflecting a changing public opinion. In 2021, House Bill 1535, signed into law by Governor Greg Abbott, increased the allowable THC level in medical cannabis products from 0.5% to a full 1%. This change expanded the options for medical cannabis products available to patients in the state's program. The second reform is the same bill also expanded the list of qualifying medical conditions for medical cannabis use. In addition to intractable epilepsy, the updated list includes epilepsy, a seizure disorder, multiple sclerosis, spasticity, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, autism, cancer, post-traumatic stress disorder, and incurable neurodegenerative diseases. The bill also called for the establishment of a medical cannabis research program to study the safety and efficacy of medical cannabis for various conditions. Currently in 2023, proudly Texas is one of 15 states that allows the import-export of hemp-derived products under the 2018 U.S. Farm Bill, allowing for the production, processing, and distribution of products with a Delta-9 THC content under 0.03%, which most, if not all, fresh cannabis plants will fall under this threshold until aged or heated. Advocacy groups and politicians alike have voiced support for these reforms. Representative Joe Moody, a leading advocate for decriminalization, stated, "This is about smarter use of resources and smarter justice." Before we move on to our conclusion, if you find this content valuable and want to stay updated on the latest development, please click the subscribe button below. Your support helps us continue to provide in-depth insights and analysis of the Texas cannabis scene and beyond. In conclusion, the history of Texas cannabis laws is a complex mix of social, political, and cultural factors that even many of our current politicians have acknowledged. From early prohibition, whose aim was to most likely oppress minorities, to the current push for medical cannabis reform, the journey of cannabis in Texas, although slow and possibly the last state to get on the train, reflects the broader national trends and the ongoing debate over personal freedoms, public health, and social justice. As we look to the future, the path towards the further reform remains uncertain, but I personally feel filled with great potential. The voices of politicians, advocates, and everyday Texans like yourself will continue to shape the destiny of cannabis in the Lone Star State. And Canna Texas Chronicles plans to be there to document it all. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. Stay informed, stay engaged, stay terped up. I'll see you in the next video on THCa Uncovered. Top 3 facts you need to know today.